Hi, everyone. Thanks for staying up late on a Friday night. Brianna Reinhardt is en route to Wisconsin Rapids to visit some family and then cover the state gymnastics individual competition tomorrow. Evan Hong is in Madison. He's been following the hockey and the wrestling all day today. Wild day. It started with Chippewa Falls hockey being upset in the state semifinals. Cards had a 3-goal lead, and they let it slip away. They lost in overtime to Brookfield East. Still a very outstanding season for Chi High, but they are eliminated one game earlier than they thought they would be today. A lot of basketball to get to. We're going to focus on that just because that's what happened this evening. Not a good day for Eau Claire. Only Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran advancing to the regional finals. Memorial lost at home. They were upset. North lost on the road, and Regis lost on the road. Emmanuel was battling Clayton. I got there as the second half just began, and tight game, back and forth, just a bucket or two, one possession game, two possession game separating. Emmanuel able to pull away late and win 54-47, and they get some help in the bracket. Siren beats Birchwood, so Emmanuel is going to host the regional finals matchup on Saturday evening, 7 o'clock. Emmanuel Lutheran and Siren. You have Solon Springs and Luck in the other regional final in this bracket on this top half of the D5 bracket. So Emmanuel makes it through. They've get another home game on Saturday, hoping to make it to the sectional finals. Like I was mentioning, not a great day for the Eau Claire schools. D1, all of our local teams are now out because Hudson lost and Chippewa Falls lost at Marshfield. So not a great day for the Chippewa Valley, at least in terms of our D1 schools. If we go a little bit further, we've got in Division II, Rice Lake beating Rhinelander, New Richmond beat Medford, River Falls beat Menominee. In Division III, Prescott, Osceola wins, Somerset wins in overtime, and then Baldwin-Woodville beating Bloomer. We'll mention that here in a second a little bit more. Elkmount and Altoona, that was a fun game. That's where I started my night. Good crowd at Elkmount, as always. Short drive, of course, and a lot of people are interested in the games this time of year, which is always great to see. 3 points, 3-pointers, I should say, was the story early. Teams trading them. This was just a battle, back and forth all night long, and Elkmount comes away with the win, 59-55. Elkmount is going to host Berlin Saturday night in the regional finals. GET and Arcadia also in that quadrant there, lower left. I mentioned Baldwin-Woodville. So BW beat Bloomer last year, knocked them out of the playoffs. When we did the bracket reveal show a couple weeks ago, Coach told me right away, oh, that's BW. You know, this is a chance for us to avenge that loss from last year. Well, Baldwin-Woodville comes into Bloomer tonight and beats the Blackhawks. BW wins it by a score of 64-59. BW just has Bloomer's number these days. And so the Western Clover Belt champs are out in the first round. Bloomer was a 2 seed this year. BW is a 7 seed, beat Ellsworth earlier in the week, and now takes out Bloomer. BW will get Somerset on Saturday. That game will be in Somerset. Somerset beat Northwestern in overtime tonight. We'll have all these scores and all of our highlights on our website here in just a little bit. Moving on to Division 4, Unity beats Cumberland. Ladysmith beats Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser. Spring Valley took out McDonald Central. The Macs, you know, they just weren't that strong team that we're used to seeing going to state all these years. But Spring Valley, give credit to the Cardinals. They're moving on. They're going to go to Cameron tomorrow night. The Comets beat Shell Lake this evening. Durand, Arkansas wins, beat Whitehall. Fall Creek took out Osseo Fairchild. The Crickets had lost twice to the Thunder in the regular season. I know that Fall Creek has had some injuries, in particular Bo Valrath. Here he is. So he's getting back healthy. Fall Creek, you would say, maybe reaching its full potential. And Fall Creek was up by 20 pretty early in this game, and it was never close down the stretch. So Fall Creek going to go to Durand tomorrow night for a regional final. That should be a great game. And then Aquinas and Luther is the other quadrant. Aquinas beat Regis tonight. Luther beat Neillsville. La Crosse area looking pretty strong again this season in boys basketball. Division 5, Solon Springs took out Bruce. Luck went into New Auburn and took out the Trojans. So it's Solon Springs and Luck. I mentioned Eau Claire Emmanuel. They're going to get Siren tomorrow. Rib Lake beat Thorpe. Owen Withey beat Flambeau. So that's how our D5 bracket's looking. Columbus Catholic beat Loyal tonight. Alma Center Lincoln beat Port Edwards, so Lincoln is going to go to Columbus Catholic tomorrow. CFC and Elmwood Plum City went to overtime. CFC came out on top there, and Royal beat Alma Pepin. So that's where the boys basketball brackets sit as we get to the regional finals here tomorrow night. So a lot of good stuff going on there. I want to touch on team gymnastics. Chippewa Falls has had an outstanding season. The Cards having a busy weekend in Wisconsin Rapids. This is the team competition. They were part of the D1 field today. Ava Krista has been outstanding. There she is on the bars. On the floor, Lily Schultz. Coming up on the vault is going to be Peyton Grunwald. Chi-High with some solid scores, but they were fourth place today as a team. They were third last year. I know they're a little disappointed, but Chi-High with another outstanding season. And a lot of these girls, if not all of them, are going to be on the floor tomorrow for the individual team competition, and that will start at 10 a.m. in Wisconsin Rapids. Brianna Reinhardt will join us tomorrow night for a recap of all that. NCAA tournament, UW-Stout back in the dance for the first time since 2007. Stout beat Wash U 71-61 tonight in the first round, and that sets up a matchup with Puget Sound. Puget Sound beat Carroll tonight, a little bit of an upset. And these two teams met way back at the start of the season at Zorn Arena, that tip-off tournament. Stout took out Puget Sound, and now they're going to meet again in the second round in Waukesha tomorrow night, 8 o'clock tip there in the second round of the tournament. Girls basketball playoffs, we're at the sectional finals, so we're going to see who goes to state tomorrow. All of these sectional final games are at 1 o'clock at neutral site locations. Menominee taking on the defending champs in Notre Dame. That's in Wausau. Elk Mound and Baldwin-Woodville are going to meet in Amory. Fall Creek McDonald Central, the two Western Clover Belt co-champs, are going to play at Eau Claire North. The teams split their regular season meetings, so that should be another thriller. Neillsville meets Cuba City in Wisconsin Dells. Clear Lake and Owen Withee are going to play in Hudson, and that game is at 1 o'clock. It said 7 o'clock when they first had the brackets updated, but it's been changed to a 1 o'clock start. So everything's at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll be all over it, and we'll have all the highlights and reaction for you tomorrow. That's all I've got tonight, other than just to remind you the Magic of March app is available. We're getting to that time of year now, right? We're going to have the games on TV. Remember, you can have this app. It gives you access to all the stories we are putting together, all the highlights we are showing, live coverage of the games on the Magic of March app. Please download it now. It is free to download. I just updated mine a couple days ago. There it is. The Magic of March app for free. Go get it now, and you'll be all set for the next couple weeks here as we wrap up the tournament season. That's all for our Sports OT Online wrap. I'm Nick Tabbert. Have a great weekend, everyone.